Shalom. Welcome back. We are at day 4 of reading the book of Enoch. If you have been joining, I am so glad to have you. We're going to jump right in. Without further ado, we're going to go to chapter 12. That is where we left off at. And it reads like this. Before these things, Enoch was hidden, and no one of the children of men knew where he was hidden at, or where he dwelt, and what he had become of himself. And his activities had to do with the watchers, and his days were with the holy ones. And I, Enoch, was blessing Yahuah, the majesty of the King of all ages. And the watchers, they called me, Enoch the scribe, and said to me, Enoch, you scribe of righteousness, go declare to the watchers of the heaven who have left the high heaven, the holy eternal place, and have defiled themselves with women, and have done all the children of earth do, and have taken unto themselves wives. You have wrought great destruction on the earth. You will have no peace nor forgiveness of sin. And inasmuch as they delight themselves in their children, the murder of their beloved ones will they see, and over the destruction of their children will they lament, and will make supplication unto eternity. But mercy and peace will not be attained. Chapter 13. And Enoch went and said to Azazel, you will have no peace. A severe sentence has gone out against you to put you in bonds, and you will not have toleration nor request granted to you because of the unrighteousness which you have taught, and because of all the works of godless and unrighteousness and sin which you have shown to men. Then I went and spoke to them all together, and they were all afraid, and fear and trembling seized them. And they besought me to draw up a petition for them, that they might find forgiveness, to read their petition to the presence of Yahuah of heaven. Too late. For from that point forward they could not speak with him, nor lift up their eyes to heaven for shame of their sins for which they had been condemned. Then I wrote out their petition, and the prayer in regard to their spirits, and their deeds individually in regard to their request that they should have forgiveness and length. And I went off and sat down in the waters of Dan, in the land of Dan, to the south of the west of Hermon. I read their petition until I fell asleep. And behold, I had a dream. It came to me, and visions fell down upon me. And I saw visions of chastisement. And a voice came biting me to tell it to the sons of heaven and reprimand them. And when I awakened, I came unto them. And they were all sitting gathered together, weeping in Abasajel, which is between Lebanon and Sinsir, which their faces covered. And I recounted before them all the visions which I had seen in my sleep. And I began to speak the words of righteousness and reprimand the heavenly watchers. I've just read the 12th and the 13th chapter of the book of Enoch today. And that just really just hit my soul. And I know that it's not for me to explain these chapters, but it really just hit me. Because even the watchers, the angels that decided to take upon themselves and leave the heavens, they realized later that they have messed up. And now they're petitioning, they're asking and begging Enoch, like, yo, you have a direct connection. Help us, please. We need forgiveness. Can you imagine ourselves personally right now realizing how much you have messed up in the forgiveness that you desire, but not being forgiven? I pray that this chapter's that you probably listen or you go read it for yourself. Everything is attainable. You can Google it. But we have read Enoch, the book of Enoch, chapters 12 and 13 today. May this rest on your Ruach for this day. Be blessed.